Hey, what's up guys? Dragon Roy's here. So let's unbox this Dangerous Pride Vegeta. This one is a custom one and it's already sold for $60 locally. So as you can see, it has a glowing effect, so it's super bright even in dim lighting, and that's the goal here. And also that smirking face was fixed. Hey, what's up guys? Dragon Royce here. So we have the new Vegeta with the dynamic movable shoulder. And let's open up. So this is the box, and I actually already opened this figure already. And first thing you will see is the smirking face has already changed. Yeah, so first it looked like a chipmunk or something, rabbit, and it was far from this. So made a little bit of edits, and yeah, so this is really different compared to the actual product. The lines under the face is different. This one was different, so I copied that here, the thickness, and especially the mouth was totally different. So we ended up with this. So it took me like 3 to 4 hours just trying to copy that, because the original scope of the smart is just below here, so I needed to move it upward. The I think that's the most crucial change to copy, and then I added the lines under the lower lip and smirk, because there's a mold here of the smirk. I added tiny line on the left side as well, even though it was not here, so it's not on the promo, but it's now as close as it can be. I'm probably gonna shade this, the skin and the armor. So it comes with a manual, separate manual. They recently were printing the manual here on the covers. Now they have separate one, just like how they did it before. So the head is now different. There's no front piece, just like the third party people. SHF has implemented that on this version, and yeah, it feels really tiny in hand, but if you put him up close, it's really a bulky looking Vegeta compared to the old one. And the bonus is he has an extra piece. This one is Android Saga, and this one is the Cell Saga. And I'm glad we have that piece here. I can use that with the superhero Vegeta that I hate, because I don't like the non-pointed boots. So it comes with windy hair and 3 extra faces and cross arms and 4 sets of extra hands. Nothing new there, just your standard hand accessories. So let's try putting this on to the superhero Vegeta. Let's see how it looks. Right, so this is the superhero version, which I really don't like that much. I was almost selling this the other week. So as you can see here, it's not using the usual, doesn't have the pointed boots. So I don't like this design. So let's try if the one from this Vegeta will fit. Okay. Well, I think it won't fit because this Vegeta is using a hinge joint on the foot area, and yeah, so I think this won't work. Let's try though. Doesn't hurt good when trying things. Let's try putting this on, and it's a different color. Yeah, it won't work. It doesn't even fit. Yeah, so that's a fail for me. Sorry. Better luck next time. So I'm probably gonna sell this guy. We don't like this garter design. But let's see. Okay, moving forward, let's check the articulation real quick. So for the head, can tilt up really far. It's nice. Looking down, not that much. And it gives you that gap when you push it really far. Then you can go side to side. Yeah. Standard. And you can raise to the side. T-pose is really good. It's like a Y pose, and yeah, smooths are smooth and tight, perfect for, and you can move this. Wow, cool! Didn't know that until now. And dynamic shoulder system. How does it work? So it's the same with Goho. You have push and pull. You pull it down, pull it up, down, forward and back, and cross. How far he can cross his arms. Not really that far. Yeah, because this armor is hindering. But it could probably go even farther beyond. Let's just make sure we are maximizing. Yeah, I think that's the maximum. It's acceptable. And this is the ab crunch. I think this is a floating piece. So we get that caps begin issue there. And unlike the games begin Goku, you push that up, you can push up the bottom piece, but this one you can't. It's not really that kind of floaty. Side to side, not that much on the armor, but if you go here in the body, you can get more, as well as front and back. Up crunch. Yeah, really tight here. You can kick that back and front. So double jointed knees. Yeah, for this body, you can't go with single jointed like the games begin Goku, because he wears a tight suit, so it will be standard to have the double jointed. And we have that ankle rocker. Yeah, I think this can move, not really. This one can really move. And we have a really good ankle pivot and rockers. Yeah, just too bad I can't use the boots on the other 2.0 Vegeta. And cross arms, one swap, then you can use the R faces. I'll just skip this because I have added some kind of masterpiece on that face. Yeah, so I've swapped the foot and it's really easy. Just pull it up like so, then just put the other boot foot, and I'm gonna put him like this as my standard Vegeta figure. And by the way, you can do this with the neck just like the games begin. That's pretty cool. If you wanna see the scale, maybe I can show you. This Goku here, you've seen it already from other videos. If you want my version, here it is. Yeah, I've heavily painted the skin of this Goku just to make, because I want the hair to pop, so I've darkened the skin a little bit, and that really shows. Yeah, I think this is the perfect scale for Vegeta, and moving onwards we're gonna be getting lots of this body